you know you try kill me. Christoph so blessed, so blessed. Don't move from me, so we not stress, so we tell them. This a the people woman, this a the people woman. If I them want see you mash up and pop down Christoph, I go already. But you know from me.
This is your main source. 5105.
You know from me.
Cheat on your woman. Tell me then, can we relate about the same thing? Just listen to my story.
Lenn Hammond. Blessed love, thanks for having me. Let me get a level for your microphone over there, so please.
Michelle phone.
You good around there?
Michelle phone.
Alright, good.
Michelle phone.
The levels them good.
The levels them nice for Michelle.
Is it? Big shouts go out to Lenn Hammond in the building. First of all, give thanks for taking the time to trudge through the T-Dot traffic and find your way down to the studio at this time and, blessing Toronto and the airwaves with the sound.
Blessed love, man. Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure,
So first of all, I'm going to ask you, just from listening to the song, do you write your songs based off of just vibes in and thinking and come up with lyrics, or are your songs true stories, or how do you do your thing?
It's a combination of all. Sometimes it's not necessarily my story, it's our stories.
Okay.
And just, an inspiration. The most I bless us sometimes, and most times. Otherwise, so we have to just perhaps look at the wall and we see a word, and, sometimes the wind just bring music and melodies and lyrics to the ears. So, it's good to write things that people can relate to. Yeah, man.
So this song that I just played here,
not my story.
Not your story. So you just feel like you need for cheap fun.
No, that is actually a violin session where the radio is playing, and I'm like, oh dear, we sing a song like this.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
I'm wondering right now if we're being politically correct or airway correct, or if I just but I'm just bugging you. We got Lenn Hammond in the building. Tell a friend, let them know he's live. Definitely, I gotta say big up, for all the accomplishments. I've seen you on internet, just watching your career, traveling all over the world.
Well, we're doing, what comes to the plate, so, give thanks for looking out and the support all these years, Yes.
So I have a question for you. Being, I guess you've won a Juno award before, just being that the Juno is just took place over the weekend. You have previously won a Juno Award,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
What year was it that you achieved that?
The year when them first put on a reggae acceptance speech on CBC broadcast.
So you were the first person to actually be on air.
I think, I won't give it, but from what I heard, I think I was the first. I didn't come in the live broadcast, but my acceptance was shown.
Right.
In the intervals of the show. So, you know.
Okay.
By the way, I must say congratulations to Exco, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
By
was
the way,
saying.
Exco, take care of your phone because in the middle of the ceremony last night, your phone called me. So, yeah, man. I mean, it's a good platform to be on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so definitely, you know, and it's good to see that authentic reggae.
You know, a lot of people hear this name and they hear the Hammond part of your name and they think about the legend, Mr. Barris. Is there any connection between Lenn Hammond and Barris Hammond, or is it just a coincidence? Or
Well, no counting the incident. Yeah, man, it's my uncle, you know.
okay,
Yeah, man.
all right. Now, did that help elevate your music to a different level? 'Cause I know a lot of people have relatives in any particular industry, but they want to do their own thing. They don't want the inspiration, or they don't want I wouldn't say inspiration, but they don't want their career to be based on the success of a family member, friend, whatever the case may be. Did he ever help you out on your journeys, or would you say Lenn Hammond's career was really based off of just you alone?
You know, it's definitely an asset being related to Mr. Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, Mr. Hammond give me some nice words, and just his whole career is something that not only I can take from, but the whole world, the whole reggae music fraternity too. It's an advantage and sometimes a disadvantage, because sometimes we find ourselves in some situation I have to be saying, I'm not Mr. Barris Hammond.
Right.
I'm just Lenn Hammond, but you know, it's an automatic coattail, as some people might call it. You know, so what I do, I wherever it works, but I don't definitely go out there and say, yeah, man, me a Barris Hammond this and me a Barris Hammond. No, you know, just I know that at the end of the day, Barris Hammond can go and sing on stage and say Miss Lenn Hammond.
Right.
So I have to come up with my own catalog, and I want to tell you, if I was singing and didn't sound like Barris Hammond, you know, some people say, when do I sound like Barris?
Yeah.
And if you're singing a song like Barris, I say, boy, it sound like Barris.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, you know. And if anybody, the way I ask any artist who work with Barris, if you don't do it like him, you know, you're not get a big passing, man.
Well, today I noticed that, you know, everybody that has basically a laptop and a somewhat decent microphone can consider themselves an artist. Ooh. You know, people are recording albums in bedrooms and closets and all these different things. Back in the early days of your career, how did you end up in the studio? Did you have a link? What brought Lenn Hammond into a studio?
Why?
Because them time I remember the studios, you had to have you had to have money first.
Yeah, forget this.
You had to have the connect to get into the
you have to have a
studio.
tape. But that 24 track or a 16 track or a 8
So
track.
what was your first experience like in a recording studio?
Well, my first experience in a recording studio, you know, came through Jackie Metu and his friend, you know, Willie Williams.
Okay.
Was a part of that too.
Okay.
The veteran Willie Williams. But my first time in studio was in Jamaica, and you know, it was like I was recording. I went to Aquarius and to my father and my uncle and all these stars and Willie Lindo and some more people, Harold Butler, and I'm like, yes.
Okay.
I think I found what I want to do.
Right. If you're just tuning in, we're interviewing the voice, or the man himself, Mr. Lenn Hammond, one of Canada's greats, you know, when it comes to reggae music, productions, and that authentic sound of reggae music. Because, you know, today, a lot of music doesn't sound like reggae. It's like almost like a different music that's coming out of world. Now, out of all the journeys that you've taken, what would you say your favorite or your most memorable place outside of Canada and Jamaica, because you know Jamaica's in a class of its own, that you can remember experiencing?
Well, I mean, Japan was a unique experience. Yeah, Japan definitely is a unique experience. You know, went there for the Jamaica 50, and that was different. That was good, you know, to see the people and the culture, and you know, definitely Japan. You know, Europe is nice, and last year I was there. I was in Belgium when the airport was bombed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I spent about almost 6 weeks over there in that time, and definitely tell you, you don't want to be in a war zone. No. Because I had to rebook my ticket like 5-6 times, because you would confirm a ticket and within half an hour you call them back and say, I have a ticket.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, that flight is cancelled. So,
yeah.
you know, it's like, to my imagination, it brought back some memories. That's something that I saw on TV. People trying to get out of the war zone.
Yeah.
You're boarding the flight and they're telling you, no, take any seat you want. You have to pay for this flight. You know, when I had to leave, I went to Belgium and I had to leave Belgium, go to Germany and then to Canada.
Right.
And Germany wasn't in the flight route originally, so.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But
some of the things that artists
go
experience
through.
that, you know, a lot of us listeners or lovers of the music that we never know about. So
I mean, definitely I can say reggae artists and reggae musicians. The Tyrus Red and the Berryson man, a lot of us. Beanie Man and Bounty and Cartel and Alkaline, a lot of us. You know, the life look nice, and it can be nice in a lot of cases, and it is nice in a lot of cases. But enough time and effort put in. Enough sleepless night, enough sleeping in studio as big artists, because when one big artist meet another big artist and you know they're gonna do a collab. No man no want to get left off of the collab, so I make sure say invest the time. So if it means falling asleep on the couch, even grabbing a 20 minutes or a half an hour snooze just to get the project done. I heard Elephant Man saying that I think he has a song on the Billboard now, and he's saying that when they did the song the first time, it wasn't done properly in the studio because of some technicality. Right. And he invest the time again and make sure him spend hours and got it done, because an Elephant Man is Elephant Man.
Right.
Just to show that take the work serious.
Number three.
Music sounds so sweet. Everywhere she goes, virgins get defeat and never innocent. When the blood starts in the agenda, yes, she from the pink with fast times, diamond rings, all the big things. She's a superstar for life. Honey, babe, hello, beautiful. Can I have a minute of your time? Miss me than Christmas Eve. Excuse me, I feel like you know that I take you for life. Now if you care over one night stand, would I take you for life? Give some big news and make you my wife. Would I take you for life? Sexy, but we true. Aesthetic, emphatic, the things I want to do. You're sexy, you're strong.
I send a big shout out to all the people that have been sending the messages and all that good stuff. Seen the phone lines ringing, but you know we have the artist himself live in the building. Yo, you sound like you have a vibe.
Anytime you hear music, I vibe.
See, I do a thing on the rhythm. You can manage them rhythm, yeah?
You and I can be more than friends, and I can be lovers.
Get one on top. Lenn Hammond live in the building. Yo, can we get a vibe? Don't play it.
Vibe, don't play.
A vibe with that partner. Let's see what he comes up with.
You and I can be more than friends, yes. You and I can be more than friends, vibes and I. Oh yes. You and I can be more than friends, vibe and I going to begin. Yeah. I wake up in the morning and I'm thinking about you, and it feels so right. I can't wait for evening, for the night to follow through, to have you by my side. I can't wait to see the big broad smile on your beautiful face, and those eyes like stars in the night.
Well, easy, you know.
Toronto's Urban Alternative Station. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but we know you're a professional. I'm sure that happens a lot of times where you're tired or you're in the studio, or sometimes I'm sure you have shows and you just find something better and you step on the stage and it's just Lenn Hammond.
You know, one thing I learned from Dennis Brown and Gregory is that one time we had a show with Dennis Brown and Gregory, and the two of them hoarse.
Right.
But when the band strike up, them find them voice. So teach me, said, welcome to voice all the while.
See it there.
Yeah, man.
I like it. Good energy, good vibe. A lot of people are saying they like the vibes of what Lenn Hammond's about and didn't know the history and where you're forward from in the music. So give thanks for that in Toronto. No. See a flyer here. It looks like something's going down this April the 8th. This Saturday.
Yes.
It's going to be yourself and the First Lady, Tanya P.
Yeah, man. A Tropical Paradise up in Brampton.
Alright, so you can definitely check out Lenn Hammond. Now, where can people get more information on this show or any other show or Lenn Hammond or any music, or how can they get a hold of Lenn Hammond?
Check me out, man, on the social network on FB, that is Facebook, Lenn Hammond. I have my friends page, I have my fan page. And you can check me out on Instagram, Lenn Hammond, and I'm on Twitter at Lenn Hammond, not on Snapchat. SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and YouTube. Yeah, but just not on Snapchat. Snapchat have too much of a pretty flowers.
Yeah.
They look too
I
masculine,
can talk for another hour about what I think about these flowers and all these different things, but that's a whole different conversation. So again, it's Lenn
Hammond.
You can check him out live on your social media. I have to say once again, give thanks.
Blessed love, man. And if somebody want to email me, them can email me at Lenn Hammond bookings at gmail.com. Of course, you hear the thing bookings, so you know what that means. It's about business if you want to talk some business.
Right.
And while in Canada, you can link me up 647-290-9881. You know, and check out RMC Promotion so you can get more information on that page too. And, you know, and good love and good vibes, and just Google me and keep the love going, and thank you and thanks for the support and thanks to all the fans and thanks to my parents and thanks to my friends and thanks to the people who are expecting more of I. Blessed love and beautiful lady. Thank you for videotaping. I didn't break the camera from my ugly looks. Thank you.
Stop it. Calm down. Lenn Hammond, we have him live in the building. Definitely one of the pioneers. We set the thing for this generation. Been there from then till now and still doing it. Check him out. Speaking of now, gotta send a big shout going out to Esco Levi, who's been doing some great things. I like to see that the people that are doing the real music are winning, at least here in Canada.
Well,
they're winning, you know what I mean?
The beautiful thing about the artists, they're traveling outside the port. You know, Escazal is traveling for years, so me, artists that travel for years, and other artists too, Steel, Cafinal, and other artists. Me, one of the visionaries just come back from Africa. So, people might think that the Canadian scene, but people ask, Lenn Hammond, we are Canadian artists or what? I was told that I can't get a Canadian music award again because I'm no longer a Canadian artist.
Is that what's going on?
But I don't even style myself as Canadian artist because I'm in between Jamaica and Canada all the while. So, I just say, see me in Jamaica, when you saw me there, I live.
Yeah, man.
So I live with the music. So if I spend time in England, time in Europe, just,
doing it.
Yeah, man, and I'm me alone do that,
Right.
So, give thanks and congratulations again, Esco.
Yeah, man, big
and to the
Esco.
team, Jones and Jones, keep it up. High Priest,
Definitely.
good work.
Definitely. I'm going to feature Esco. As a matter of fact, we're going to feature the award-winning song. So you definitely got to keep it locked. I think I'm going to go into
Action. Siren, can you hear it? The cops is coming to get you. Siren, it coming. I ain't no way to run to.